Hey, welcome back again to the Midas Letter Live. This time, our guest is Barry Fishman. He's the CEO of Abcam Global Inc., trading on the TSX Venture under the symbol ABCN. Barry, thank you for joining me again.
It's my pleasure, James.
So, Barry, let's start with an overview. Abcam has picked up a whole new momentum since you became CEO about 6 months ago. Give us a snapshot where you're at, where you're going.
I started on October the 1st, so less than 6 months ago, after a 30-year career in pharmaceuticals, working in big pharma, medium-sized pharma, and my last opportunity was a small spec pharma company that was traded on TSX and NASDAQ, which we exited about 8 months ago.
Sure, we're very familiar with it.
Familiar with Maris Labs, that's great. And it's been a fascinating 6 months. I love the industry. I think the pace is super fast. I think the opportunity in this industry is unlike any other industry, and it makes it a great place to recruit top talent and a great place to work.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, so you're going to be growing an ever larger quantity of cannabis over time. You're expanding your footprint.
Yeah, we've just approved a plan to expand our capacity in the Napanee area. We have our flagship facility in Napanee. We are putting the finishing touches on an expansion to 30,000 square feet, where we make about 2 tons per year of capacity. Very high quality, very closely and precisely monitored cultivation techniques and processes.
Okay, so how many patients do you currently sell that to now?
We have over 1,000 patients, and we're ramping up our patient acquisition activities at the same time as we're looking for ways to diversify our product line. At the present time, we sell high quality dry flower, and in the not too distant future, that our product line will include oils, as well as some unique opportunities which we're exploring in the not too distant future.
Awesome. Okay, so what's sort of your capital requirements into the next year? Do you have enough capital? Are you going to be raising money, or is the company more or less on a sort of self-sufficient mode right now?
Yeah, so over the last few months, we've taken advantage of the right opportunity to raise capital. We currently have a very strong balance sheet with about $135 million in cash on our balance sheet, which more than funds our planned capacity expansion, leaves us room for opportunities in strategic acquisitions and product development. So we're very excited about our enhanced team, our enhanced board, and our ability to execute our strategy.
Sure, so you got quite a war chest there. How would you categorize Abcam's differentiating factors relative to the rest of the ACMPR universe right now?
Yeah, well, it's a super competitive industry with a lot of players.
Right.
And our goal is to actually be a profitable niche player. And so we're going to find unique, novel ways to introduce new products and services so that we can differentiate ourselves in this hugely and hyper-competitive market.
Yeah.
And we're putting the right situations in place where we team up with people. We announced a strategic investment with a retailer called Shoom. I don't know if you had a chance to catch that.
I know Chris Bogart very well.
Yeah, and we have a related supply agreement. So when Shoom enters the retail market, we will be a preferred supplier with a supply agreement. So we're very excited about that alliance.
Oh, that's great.
In addition, before the Shoom investment, we acquired a very successful medical cannabis clinic called Harvest Medicine, based in Calgary. Fantastic, well-run organization, very scalable, and Harvest Medicine has well over 12,000 patients at this point in time.
Okay, so let me ask you, as a more or less a latecomer to the ACMPR publicly traded universe, are you finding it challenging at all to get the attention of investors when it comes to sort of prying them away from the incumbent large ones like Aurora and Canopy?
Yeah, well, we are doing our best to create more brand awareness. In conjunction with that, we hired a very well-known media agency called Vice and their associated sister company, which is Virtue, to help us refresh our brand, come up with an adult use brand, put some different touches on our medical brand. So I think over the next few months, you'll hear a lot more about Abcan and our diverse product line and some of the things that we're doing to differentiate ourselves in the marketplace.
I read about that Vice relationship, and that was really intriguing to me because, you know, Vice is innovative to say the least in the media space. And so what exactly is the nature of the scope over that they're going to have on your brand? Like, have you just handed over the reins? Is it going to be a reflection of sort of the Vice sort of counterculture idea, or is it just the branding expertise that they've developed over the years in the media space that you're looking to access?
Yeah. So just recently we hired a new chief marketing officer from the beer industry. And we thought it would be great to add some talent outside of the pharmaceutical industry because we're participating in the future adult use market. And our chief marketing officer introduced us to the people at Virtue, and we signed an agreement that they're our agency of record. And what that means is they're going to help us with our promotion and advertising strategy. They're going to help position our brands, and they're going to be part of our team that helps with brand awareness, product positioning, social media, which is an area that is becoming increasingly popular and an amazing way to get your brand across to the appropriate people.
Yeah,
so
sure.
We're really counting on them to be an integral part of the Abcan team.
Okay, so sounds like a real exciting time for Abcan in 2019, or 2018 rather. We'll be looking forward to following your progress. Thanks very much for coming in and giving us an update.
My pleasure. Great to meet you.
Stay tuned.